Hello and welcome to the first series of the Kitchen Garden Barbecue from the Barbecue Barn. As we take to our gardens and outdoor spaces, we wanted to share with you some exciting new recipes for you to do on your grill. Joining us through this series is Shane Bagley, chef extraordinaire, who will share some of his recipes with you and provide lots of tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your grill.
Today I'm going to be doing my grilled vegetable rollatini with goat's cheese. This is one of my favorite recipes. It combines loads of flavors of fresh summer vegetables, still nice and light, works fantastic as a starter or as a vegetarian main. We're going to start by taking an aubergine, slicing them in half lengthways. This is really key with all of the vegetables. You want to get them thick enough so they don't break down when they're cooking, and long enough so we can roll them up. Next step after slicing the vegetables is just to make our marinade. So I'm going to grab some rapeseed oil, some herbs de Provence, some sea salt flakes, and a lemon. So first start by slicing one whole lemon, juice that right into the bowl. About 2 good pinches of the mixed herbs, another 2 good pinches of the sea salt flakes, and 1 good slosh of rapeseed oil. Always key to use rapeseed oil when barbecuing because it has a much higher cooking temperature than olive oil. We're just going to mix that together with our brush, and that's good to go. Our first step at the grill is going to be roasting the Romano peppers. We want to get them nice and charred and lovely and soft. So I'm going to put them directly on the grate without any oil or seasoning or anything and let them roast for about 10 minutes. Alright, our peppers are lovely and roasted and soft. You can just see the juices squeezing out. I'm going to pop those over here to cool off. And now I'm going to start grilling all the other vegetables, starting with the aubergines. And next we're just going to brush them with the marinade. And this is again our salt, herbs de Provence, rapeseed oil. And that's going to help soak in, give a really nice herbaceous sort of French holiday flavor. The aubergines are looking fantastic. Now we're going to start with the carrots and onions, and then we're going to move on to the grilling the courgettes and just wilting the fresh basil at the very end. So all our veg is finished grilling. It smells amazing. We're going to take it and roll it up. I've got my parchment paper and we're going to roll that out. And now there's a bit of a method to the madness here. You got to start with the courgettes as your base layer, and they're going to help hold all the other vegetables in place as we stack them up. So just take a bit of time, making sure they look nice in a row. Okay, and our next layer is going to be the aubergines. So you got to fish around and find them because they were the first thing we grilled, and they've gone all nice and steamed under all the other veg and really soaked up a lot of flavor. And you're just going to lay them the opposite way to the courgettes. And this is really going to help it all hold together when you roll it in the end. Almost like you're doing a lattice. And each layer we're going to stack at a different angle from the one before. Next is the carrots. And then our peppers. We'll just pop the lid off, splay them out. We've got that lovely, nice, juicy red pepper. Now, some of our onions. Just give them one last good squish and squeeze all that onion juice out onto everything. Wilted basil. Now we're going to roll it. This is the moment of truth, guys. So just like if you've ever made sushi before, you kind of have to hold the base in place so it doesn't slide across. And once you get the bottom down, just pull the top of the paper off. Roll it back. and then make it look like a Christmas cracker. And once you've rolled it and it looks like a Christmas cracker, we're just going to leave it to rest and marinate in its own juices, and we're going to go grill the goat's cheese. And we're just going to put it down dry without any oil or anything. It's going to sizzle and slide around a bit, and as soon as it starts to caramelize, that's when it's ready to take off. That bottom bit will just form a nice little crust on it. And while they're still hot, we just want to make sure and drizzle them with some nice runny honey so that soaks in and almost forms a sauce, which is going to go all over those grilled vegetables. Now we just want to slice this thing, so we're going to go ahead and get a very sharp knife and slice 2 medallions right through the parchment paper, which is going to help us move it and lift it up onto the plate. Just make sure you get the knife right the way through, and then remove the paper. This is my grilled vegetable rollatini with grilled goat's cheese and fresh honey. It smells amazing. I cannot wait to tuck into this.
We hope you enjoyed the recipe. Go on, give it a go. We look forward to seeing some of your cooks on social media. And don't forget to hashtag BBQ Barn when posting.